It's midweek baseball with a postseason feel here inside Doug Kingsmore Stadium. Coastal Carolina makes the cross-state trip here to Clemson, South Carolina, where they will face a Tigers team that's playing some great ball lately. And with that, we say welcome to Doug Kingsmore Stadium with Ron Smith. I'm Noah Frary. And Ron, this one has a postseason feel and some implications at that. These two teams both have big weekend series coming up, but this game means a lot to these two programs. Welcome to Worthington Field here in Lynchburg with Matt Warner. I'm Noah Frary, and Matt, there's no sugarcoating it. Dallas Baptist dominated the three-game series against Jacksonville State during the regular season. If you're the Gamecocks, how do you flip the script here on the neutral site? Thomas swings at that pitch, drives it to center field. There'll be a play at the wall, and it's caught! Skied into left field, tracking back on it is Listy, and that one's gone. Sebastian Alexander with a three-run bomb, and Coastal Carolina has left this Clemson crowd stunned. 0-2, punch the other way, it'll get down. Kraus will score, going to second is DeTalo. Back-to-back doubles, and Dallas Baptist has tied this game at 1. The 1-2, hammered to right field. Mexico got all of that one, and Louisiana Tech has a 1-0 edge. Back to Drew Collins. Attacks this pitch. What a play by Kraus. Can they get Collins? Yes, they can. The 1-2. Cold strike 3. A dozen strikeouts tonight for Jackson Phipps. And we're headed to the 9th inning in Lynchburg. 1-1 in this quarterfinal. Spot in the semis on the line. A pitcher's duel so far as we work here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Just 2 hits, both for Jacksonville State. A 1-0 to Poole is high. Jackson Phipps with 8 strikeouts this evening. Has not allowed a base runner as he works here to the leadoff batter in the 5th. Poole 0 for 1 tonight, fouled out back in the 2nd inning. That's a strike on the outside corner, and for Tom Poole, another one of these Dallas Baptist players getting healthy here at the end of the year.
Yeah, and it's interesting, you know, he broke a hamate bone in his hand. It actually came against this Jacksonville State squad on just a swing. Swing, ended up breaking that bone.
Fortunately for him, those are probably the best bones to break in your hand because they can just remove it.
Yeah, that's right. And he still missed a lot of time, just coming back now. That, along with a hamstring injury while he was recovering from the hamate bone.
Back up the middle. Blauser got to it. Look at the throw across the diamond. And Jacksonville State gets involved on the defensive web gem party.
I did not think there was any way. Great job getting to that ball. I didn't think there was any way he would have the arm from where he was to be able to throw it. His entire momentum taking him up the middle. He's in center field, but kind of corkscrews the body, gets the throw off, and plenty of arm to retire Poole at first base.
And that play was made even harder when it bounced off the mound.
Yeah.
And we might have half of SportsCenter Top 10's plays here in the first 5 innings.
That's fine. That's fine. I think they should save us at least 4 spots.
Jayton Kraus is at the plate. He was the 3rd strikeout victim of the night for Jackson Phipps, who finds himself ahead in the count. Big swing, hooking foul. Why is Jackson Phipps having so much success tonight?
Well, it always helps when you're able to land the breaking ball. We know the velocity is there. But when you're able to land the breaking ball, actually put that in a hitter's mind that that's not just a pitch that you throw just to have a hitter see something else, but it's a pitch that you can throw on with purpose, with conviction for strikes. That suddenly changes things.
Big swing from Kraus, sending Hegwood back, tracking over, he can't make the play. It bounces out of play. It'll be a ground rule double. Kraus is going to have to go back to second, and it's the first hit of the night for Dallas Baptist.
You could see Hegwood was having a hard time with that right off the bat. Got up there into that breeze. Hegwood sprinting towards the corner as it continued to drift that way. And then he may have kind of overrun it a little bit. Let's take a look right here at the end. Just didn't take the appropriate angle. He was angling towards the foul line. It continued to carry, landed behind him.
I wonder how much the wind played a factor in that ball.
It definitely did, and it has picked up here over the last couple of minutes. Let's see if that kind of injects some life into this Dallas Baptist offense. Now, when it kind of died down 20 minutes or so ago, seeing it pushing everything towards that right field corner once again.
Michael DiTallo at the plate. Struck out in his first plate appearance. And behind in the count, 0-2. Jackson Phipps, all gas, no brakes tonight.
He gets right back on the horse there. He gives up the double. Comes right after DiTallo.
0-2. Punch the other way. It'll get down. Kraus will score. Going to second is DiTallo. Back-to-back doubles. And Dallas Baptist has tied this game at 1.
Just like that, they can hurt you up and down this lineup. We talked about it. We talked about DiTallo specifically, a guy that uses the entire field. You go away from him, he has no problem going that direction, slices it down the line, back-to-back doubles, and you control him all night long. Hadn't allowed a hit all night long. In the blink of an eye, back-to-back extra base hits, and we're all tied up at 1.
Michael DiTallo extending his hitting streak to 15 games. He's now reached in 21 straight games. First pitch swinging here from Ben Tryon will get out of play. And now if you're Jackson Phipps, you got to try to settle your own self down.
Absolutely. You're probably a little bit frustrated. You hadn't been hitting hard at all tonight until these last couple of hitters. Also, keep in mind how big that first out is now. That play that Blauser made on Poole. That would have been another run.
Quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Trying to limit the damage here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jacksonville State scored in the top of the 5th. Dallas Baptist has answered with 1 so far here in the bottom of the 5th and threatening for more. Great play by Ash.
Boy, he just smothered that thing.
Doesn't get talked about enough, but we have seen some great catcher play in this tournament.
Yeah, we have, and that was a great one there. He just kind of deadened that ball right there at the plate.
Phipps eyeing a second out. 1-2 to Tryon. Grounded to first. Thomas will step on the bag for out number 2 as DiTallo advances to third.
Yeah, able to get in on the hands of Tryon with the fastball. And I got that one, yeah, jammed him a little bit. Weak roller to first base.
We talked about the adjustments that Jacksonville State would need to make going into this matchup, and if you're Steve Beazer, you have to be really pleased with how your team has come out tonight.
No doubt. I mean, this is as good a pitching as you're going to see this year. These two that they've seen, and they've been able to answer with a great arm of their own. And here you are in the middle innings, anybody's ball game. What did we say at the beginning of the ball game? Was it 27-6? I think DBU outscored Jack State in the 3-game series back in April.
I think we could just get away with a lot to a little.
I think if you asked Steve Beazer before this game, hey, we'll give you a 1-1 game in the middle innings, would you take it? He'd say absolutely.
Berghalt quickly behind 0-2, floundering a little bit at these championships. 1 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 1 tonight so far. Phipps with a chance to get out of the inning. His 0-2. We'll do it again. Talk about moments a lot come this time of year. A moment right here. Phipps shakes off the first pitch. 0-2 on its way. Fouled off again.
Yeah, change of speed there. And Bergold out in front.
This time of year, you hear a lot about a postseason feel right now, and you can cut the tension in this game.
Absolutely.
Bergold continuing to stay alive. He's fouled off the last 3 pitches.
Yeah, Phipps also maintaining his velocity into the middle innings. He's still touching 95 with the fastball. I haven't seen that start to fade at all.
Just crossed the 70 pitch mark on the evening. 8 strikeouts tonight for Jackson Phipps. Could use a 9th here. Inside, 1-2. This is a nice at bat here for Adam Bergold.
Absolutely. You're just trying to tell yourself, be short to the ball. Short to the ball, put it in play. Let Phipps provide the power. There's not much you have to do. Just meet that ball and be quick to it.
The 7th pitch of the AB. And Bergold lines it right back up the middle, and there is Cooper Blauser. Dallas Baptist doing damage here in the 5th inning. This game is tied at 1 after 5.